This week's presentation is about how verbs function in a sentence. We've already identified verbs in our week on parts of speech, but today we're mostly going to be talking about different verb tenses. Helping verbs help the main verb give a more accurate meaning. Some examples of helping verbs are is, are, was, were, be, been, being, can, could, did, do, does, had, has, have, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. A verb phrase is a helping verb, if there is one, plus the main verb, and this equals the verb phrase. Is a helping verb. Playing is the main verb, so is playing is the verb phrase. Should have is a helping verb. Waited is the main verb. Should have waited is the verb phrase. You can even have three helping verbs. Would, have, been are all helping verbs. Going is the main verb, so would have been going is the verb phrase. We are visiting the Grand Canyon. In this sentence, are is a helping verb. Visiting is the main verb. So are visiting is the verb phrase. Has is a helping verb. Gone is the main verb. So has gone is the verb phrase. Should is a helping verb. Have is a helping verb. Been is a helping verb. Waiting is the main verb. So should have been waiting is the verb phrase. Verbs are action words. As a result, we use them to talk about action that has taken place in the past, action that is taking place now, and action that will take place in the future. Because of this, words have a past, present, and future tense. In the past tense, we typically add ed to words. Talked, played, but some words are irregular. Ran is the past tense of run. So if you talked about it in the past, you can ran, we played, we went. These are all happened in the past. Present tense verbs are talk, run, play, and go. Typically, to make a future tense verb, or something that will happen, all you have to do is add will before it. So, I talked in the past, I talk now, and I will talk in the future. I ran in the past, I run now, and I will run in the future. I played in the past, I play now, I will play in the future. In the past I went, now I go, in the future I will go. What are the four tenses of a verb? What? You may say there are only three tenses of a verb. Past, present, future, and... well, there's a fourth tense that tells some action has already been completed. This is called perfect tense. I'm guessing you've probably never heard about this before. I didn't learn about it until I studied Spanish, but it helps you understand how verbs function in a sentence. Present and past tense verbs do not have helping verbs. By adding have, had, or has, you can show that some action has already been completed, so it's already finished. In past perfect tense, you add had, so she had finished her shopping. Had means that she had finished it before doing something else, so that's putting it in the past. Present perfect says she has finished her shopping. Has tells us that right now she has finished something, so that is the present tense. Future perfect says she will have finished it. So she hasn't finished it yet, but she will have finished it in the future. Using had with a verb makes the verb phrase past perfect. Using has or have makes the phrase present perfect. And using will have makes it future perfect. On to our vocabulary for the week. Compare is to show how two things are the same. We compared the Prius to the Focus to see which one we would buy. Reluctant means showing hesitation or not wanting to do something. So if I'm reluctant to do something, I'm not going to do it right away because I really don't want to. He was reluctant to jump into the cold lake. Ravage is a verb that means to be violently destructive. The bear ravaged its prey. If you are precise, you are exact and specific. The surgeon was very precise with his stitches. To be relentless means continuously difficult or hostile. The rays of the sun were relentless on my back. You've completed today's note session. Please write your 20-word summary. Make sure you've labeled today's notes with Quarter 1, Week 6, today's date, and today's essential question. Then place today's notes inside the prongs of your grammar folder behind all previous sets of notes.